How you guys doing? Welcome back. Today is January 11th, 2022. It was a good day for the market. Hey, let's put on some ice cube. Today was a good day. It was a fine time for everybody. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Evan. This is By the Bulls, the only stock channel on YouTube that just encourages you just to take your financials, your stock trade, and just buy the Bulls. Let's get it, boys. That never gets old and it never gets appropriate. So if you are brand new, again, my name is Evan, aka John Stonkton.
Pulls up, three-pointer, bang! Bang!
Aka Chef Boyar Swing.
Hey, Mambo,
Aka Bruce Wingstein. Those are probably really well edited in there. Love to see it. If you want more information about stock trading in general, I have to insist you go watch my course, 25 free lessons on YouTube. Go check the channel description or whatever. You can find it. You're here. Just click on my name. The YouTube's in there. All the stuff's in there. It's easy to find. I'm not going to patronize you. Secondly, if you want 25 extra lessons, if you want 5 morning newsletters, 5 nightly newsletters, you want the fundamentals of these plays live with me, you want to talk about the macro markets live with me, you want all this great stuff, the picks by noon or 1 o'clock usually, check out the description box down below for our Discord link. All month long is a trial. I want you to come check it out. I don't like selling stuff. I'm not a salesman. I look like a salesman's son who just hates because his dad's never home selling vacuum cleaners all day. Right? Look at me. But I know a quality service product when I know one, and I know a quality community when I know one and I see one. I'd rather you start with us, with folks who care, than you can go somewhere else if you don't like it. It's free, risk-free as always. There's nothing needed. Just click the link. If you can't find the description box, like 4 people say this, it's the top comment. I've pinned the top comment below. Is the link as well. Check it out down there. Lastly, I guess it is lastly, yeah. Lastly, because I had to check my little notes there. Lastly, I had so much spaghetti, I'm tired. I only have 7,500 subs. Again, it means the world to me. I'm not saying only as a bad thing, but compared to bigger channels, it's hard for me to get traction without 3 things. 1, a like on the video, which doesn't do nothing for you, but it helps me out emotionally and physically. It helps me. Secondly, a sub if you like this content. Subscribe, I really do appreciate it. And third, leaving a comment. It takes 5 seconds. Go down there and just put like, I don't know, like Evan, you're dumb, and I'll be like sick, and I'll like it, and I'll say, yeah, you're probably right. I'll give you 5 seconds to go down there, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It means the world to me. It's a nice thank you. It helps us out expanding this channel and finding more folks. You have 5 seconds. Let's have some nice eye contact, you and me. Because if you don't go down there, you gotta stare at me for 5 seconds, and no one wants that. Let's do it.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Thanks. So, with that being said, 8 great picks today. I'm sure you've not heard of all of these, which is great because I want you to learn something new. On the screen very quickly is what my charting means. If you need help with what any of the charting means, check the screen right now. Come back up from the description box and check out the screen. With that being said, let's get right into it. First is APH, Amphenol Corp. I'm good at spelling. Love it. This is already taking off a bit. And again, if you were in the Discord, you would have seen this on the little watch list I made. It's coming up beautifully. Great trend up, super consistent. You can see that the resistance trend is the same as the supporting trend, giving us vibes of a beautiful channel up. And again, look at this right here. What's this right there? Gentlemen, come here. Come here. Gaps like to be filled. And so we have a nice gap right here that wants to be filled nicely. That's what stocks do. We filled this gap here, filled that gap there. You'll see it'll be a nice little 2% room of a nice move at least. Clear support, triple bottom, boop, boop, boop. Clear resistance, great channel up. We're pushing volume higher. It's getting more volatile. Money can be made. Low risk, high reward. Sure, you would have been lucky to get in towards like 81. But right here, I'm sure there's some momentum we can play off of. Let's check the indicators. What's so cool about this channel, besides me and my cat, Mr. Gremlin, is that we don't scan with or use indicators to chart. A lot of beginners, a lot of YouTube shills, you know who you are, dork. You use indicators so heavily, they actually don't look at technical analysis. You'll find as you watch my channel, you learn something new every day, that indicators show MTVV, momentum, trend, volume, and volatility. That's it. You can use them for other things, but that's all they're used for. You're going to find throughout this channel, and as you get better, indicators are a crutch for bad traders and a tool for good traders. And you're going to notice it is the icing of the cake is the indicators. The cake is the TA. So that being said, I've not looked at these at all live in general. So you'll see live what I see. If you're a beginner, it'll be a great thing for you to see someone going through this together. My cat's touching the wires, don't do that. With that being said, let's get into it. So APH, you can see the 200 was a nice support, and now over here it's being a glorious support once again. If you want confirmation further of a move change, wait for the 10 cross. We cross the 10 tomorrow with some green, you're good to go. Let's go back and look. Cross the 10, what happened? Nice run up. Let's see over here more. You cross the 10, what happened? Nice little run up. You cross the 10, nice run ups. So you cross the 10 EMA line, you're good to go. And now that we have the 200 back, wait for a 10 cross, you'll be fine to go. So that's great. You can purchase momentum or you can purchase value. We have both here because the RSI, stochastic, and vortex show a mix of value and momentum purchasing. RSI at 39, it's a good deal. It was a better one today, but 39 is still 5. Stochastic's a bit high, so again, you may cross the 10, come back, retest that, then take off. Vortex is low, bulls are low, bears are high. APH definitely has vibes of being a value purchase here and a very nice bullish setup. But again, you may have to buy momentum here if it takes off a little bit more. But overall, APH looks fantastic. I would definitely watch it this week. I do love what I see. If you don't appreciate this channel, you have to understand. I'm using my 3 fingers to go between zoomed, unzoomed in my screen. Clicking, talking, and a cat is attacking my hand right now. This is not easy, but for you, I do it. Next is CBRE. What we're looking at is a great channel up again. Beautiful. You can see again that this is a great looking trend line. It matches almost perfectly. Great channel up vibes. It's showing life again. I think with CBRE, we can buy into momentum, which we'll look at with the EMA lines and the indicators, or you can wait for it to pull back. I'm not quite sure it's going to pull back again. You can see whenever it takes off, takes off, takes off. Right over here. Does it come back? Nope, it just takes off. So there's a good chance it does retest here. So there's a good chance you maybe have to buy into momentum. But even here, with you have a smart stop loss, we look at the EMA lines. A smart stop loss of 1 or 2%. You lose this candle, get like a bearish engulfing. You can then buy lower, risk 1% to buy lower. It's going to be fine. Let's check the indicators. I'd have more to say if it wasn't so beautiful and easy to read. 200 again, absolute stunning, gorgeous, handsome support right here. We're about to cross some EMA lines. We just crossed the 10. We cross that 50 tomorrow. We can buy in. Over the 50, what happens? Look at that. While you're over the 50, you just print. Over the 50, you just print. So again, if you want to cross for the 50 tomorrow, give a 0.5% and it holds. That's when you can definitely go long and hold for a long period of time and be just a happy little camper. When it comes to our indicators, we're not buying value because RSI is at 45. That's fair. Stochastic is at about 47. At 16. It's fair. Bulls are low, bears are high. So I mean, we still have plenty of room to run up. The vortex says we're not towards the top, but the other indicators do say trend is up, value's down, momentum is up. So if you're gonna buy CBRE, your 2 options are wait for it to drop the value if you prefer, or 2, give it that 50 EMA crossover. You cross over that, use that 50 EMA line as your stop loss area now, and you go long, mitigating risk. All reward there. I love what I see. CBRE, I'd watch listed. Next is HRB, H&R Block. Trash tax people. If you work there, sorry, but they've done terrible for me in the years past. I have a new accountant again. Hey, if you work for them, I love you, but the rest of them suck. HRB, a great little wedge down. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid hits and showing some life here. Obvious support area too. Old resistance. Oh, support. And it's holding up beautifully. At most, we're risking 1, maybe 2% to see a move about 6 or 7. At most, about 10%. Easy, 7 to 1, 8 to 1 odds if you risk very little. Overall, it's a very easy play to read. Great horizontal channel. Again, lower highs. So let's, mitigate our profit taking. You make a big move to like 24.50. Don't get greedy and be like, I want 25, right? If you get up here, I would definitely have some form of profit taking. But overall, great looking stock. It's a big company. It's finances. Tax season's coming. It kind of makes sense, right? Let's check the indicators together. Compared to our other 2, it's actually at value. Can you play a 10 cross? Sure, you cross the 10. You have plenty of great action over the 10. And again, it's pretty choppy. It's not the best. Across the 50 is better, but you're not going to wait 4% for that. So you can wait for a 10 cross if you wanted to. I wouldn't. I would want to buy into value. Value, which is shown, because this is the icing on our cake, is that this is at 37.38 on RSI. Stochastic is low. Bulls are low. Bears are high. This is a value purchase. You can probably buy in the morning and be just fine if the market's don't absolutely shit the bed. But overall, a very good looking stock that's on sale, but still very bullish overall on value. HRB, I'd watch listed. I love what I see. I don't like the company, but hey, the stock setup, it's pretty gnarly. I do like it. Next is NMRK, Newmark Group Inc., another absolute rocket of a channel up. This one's not ready to play yet. You have two options, just like when we talked about CBRE, that are reversed. With NMRK, you can buy into momentum, which we'll check, or you can buy into a technical analysis value down here. It's up to you. I'm not going to spend too much time harping about this one because, again, gorgeous channel up, gorgeous support, obvious resistance. The volume profile line can easily come up higher here and transfer up as time goes on because this action is going to cut off eventually and the volume is going to move up higher. What's interesting, though, and you note, is that it is up a good 281%. So I think it's going to go up any more as possible. But again, don't be getting greedy over here. Let's check the indicators. I think, again, the 200's an absolute unit. Oh, it's great. Tomorrow, if you just love the bullish nature of these three soldier kind of things here, a 10 cross is right there. A 50 is also right there. Unlike many plays from yesterday or the day before, momentum can be played and it's key here. So wait for value if you want to at the 200 or wait for a 10 cross or 50 cross. Both are fine. Again, both are fine. RSI's low, stochastic's low, bulls are low, bears are high. It may not match the technical analysis that says 16 to 1620 is the value, but the indicators do show we have a really good value going on here overall. But right here, NMRK, you may not want to play a crossover. You may want to wait for value. If that's the case, watch list it. Maybe you want to play that momentum play, then for sure watch list it. But NMRK, I love what I see. It looks pretty fantastic. Next is NUE, my personal favorite of the day, because I'm a big old sucker for ascending triangles. They make me happy. This is a great ascending triangle. Why do I love these? Look at this right here. Bull said, well, I guess 67 is fair. And then said, well, actually, I guess 75 is fair. Well, no, I guess actually 88. Well, 94, 98, 103, and now 107. Bulls are saying that's the price they want to buy, and bears say, oh, shit, 123. Okay, well, 120, 121, 120, 123. They have no power, right? This is all bulls buying in, already showing life. If it makes a nice move, easy 5%. I would probably risk a candle. So about 2% here, easy 3 to 1 with a little bit more action. Overall, bulls have all the strength. Bears have nothing. It's pressing higher. Dividend overreaction. Earnings overreaction. Every time there's a dividend, crash. Dividend, crash. Dividend, crash. Every single time, it's come down. And it's been an overreaction. Love to see it. Great value. Great setup. I love what I see. When it comes to our indicators, tomorrow at 10 cross is fine, and so is a 200. Over the 200, what happens? Fantastic support. Over the 50, what happens? Fantastic support. I want to wait for a 50 cross. It's too far away. But 10 or 200, both work fine. Even with the cross, we're at low RSI, low stochastic, bulls low, bears high. That sell-off has done us some wonders, I'll tell you what. NUE, who am I, Hank Hill? I'll tell you what, Bobby. This is a fantastic looking stock here. Overall, not the best value because it's already started moving, but for momentum purchase, it's there. Wait for value, it's also there. But NUE, it has to be watch lists. I love what I see. Next is OLN. Another play, just like how NMRK is up a bunch this year. This one is also up 348%. So no, this is not a fantastic value in that context, but in the TA context of our time frame, it looks pretty good. OLN is a great trend up, plenty of hits. There's no real, pattern here. The only one I can see is a broadening wedge. As you see, higher highs and higher lows, but at different angles. What this means when I see a broadening wedge that looks like this, right? All that means is that a new pattern is going to form soon. The reason is you're either going to hug the supporting trend line, and then this goes on forever by itself, like, Celine Dion, like doo-doo-doo-doo by itself, and you don't touch it ever again. or you pressure the resistance trend and you never touch the supporting trend ever again. Both options, you make a new pattern. So right here, I'm looking for a new pattern to form. Maybe it's going to be a wedge. All right, maybe it's that. Maybe, just maybe, it's going to be a horizontal channel. Who knows? Maybe it's a wedge up. Who knows? But right here, great value, great higher lows. We're pushing volume again. As we can see, this area in about a month can be off our time chart, which means the volume profile has to switch up. When the volume profile point of control shifts up, that just means that people are bullish on it over that time period. I have a whole lesson on that. Go watch it. But overall, a fantastic looking value here for a nice bullish setup. When it comes to our indicators, a 10 cross is fine. All right, you cross the 10, what happens? Nice move. You cross the 10, what happens? 10%. So again, a fine thing to buy over the 10. We have that. We've now solidified. You can go for the 50 or 200 if you want to. I wouldn't myself. Right here, it looks fine. Use that 10 EMA line as a stop loss area. I think we're buying into momentum, again, because we're going up. The reason also, RSI is at 46, that's fair. Stochastic is high, that's fair. And then again, bulls and bears are both tied. When bulls cross, we're good to go. Overall, OLN is very bullish momentum. You have to use a smart stop loss, whether it's a 10 EMA line, whether it's the price action, the last previous candle. But overall, it's a great pick. I think it's, again, a nice momentum purchase, given where the Dash ES is, where the Russell is, where Dash YM is. It makes a lot of sense. OLN, I'd watch this. I do love what I see. Next is SB, Safe Bulkers Inc. You know me, I'm bulking up too. Big fella. No, I'm actually have a dad bod, and it hurts my soul. But this is a really good looking horizontal triangle here. Super clean resistance trend. 1, 2, 3 hits. Super clean rising hits. 1, 2, 3. We're getting so tight. Yeah, big old tight action over here. My cat wants to get in. Don't do that. Great action, super volatile, and then again it gets tight, breakout. And again, tight. We want this breakout here. The 10 of the POC here at 3.9 is going to be a very strong resistance. Once we break over that, we'll be good to go. Easy play, easy support, great consolidation. Before I check the indicators, what we have to look for, if the EMA lines are in the middle of the triangle, that proves consolidation. That further proves what we're trying to see here. Let's check it out together. All right, let's do this together real quick. We're going to hit the Daddy's Snacks button. I forgot I called it that. And then we're going to click this. If the EMA lines are in the middle, it's consolidating. Oh, shit. Look at that. They're right in the middle. Who knew? Look at that. Here's the trend line. Let me pull this down. Oh, my goodness. I got it. There's the trend line. There's the trend line. They're all directly in the middle of the triangle. Further proof of consolidation. So we're going for a breakout here. If you break over the 50, we got it. Break over the 200, that's fine. You can buy in here, stop loss beneath this candle or these EMA lines, or wait for a 200 cross. That's also fine. RSI, it's fair. Stochastic, it's fair. Bulls are low, bears are high. Fantastic looking play when it comes to a momentum purchase or just waiting for consolidation. Overall, though, SB, I love what I see. That rhymed on purpose. I'm a real ass MC. I'd watch this, dude. Next is USB, and lastly is USB. The easy short of the week. This is a very horrifying or scary short at all. It's showing life here. I'm going to be honest and say, okay, doop, that's going to be our new resistance in this area. It has room to run up. Give me another percent or two. But up here, we're risking what? 1.5 for a whole short down to the POC is about 11. Price action is about 14. It's almost a 10-to-1 odds here. This bad boy has no volume over where it is. There's no volume this high up, right? Look at the volume profile. Look at my price targets. Look at it. There's no volume. No one buys in here at all. It just dies, right? That's great. Old resistance. No trend up. You could sit here all day and try and find one. But again, this breaks down, rooting all trend lines basically. Overall here, USB, very easy short. I love what I see. Let's check the indicators together. We can see the RSI off the bat, or already off the map. That's concerning for go longs. But look at this 10 EMA line. When you have it, what happens? We're good. But as soon as you lose it, it comes down hard. Especially towards the top here. Look at it. Loses a 10 and it's down. Loses a 10 and it's down. Once we lose that 10 EMA line, we could definitely short. Once we lose that 50, it's definitely dead. RSI, it's high as can be. Stochastic, super high. Bulls are high. Bears are low. I mean, this could break out. You know, I'd never say never, like that sick 2000s band. But overall, this bad boy wants to be shorted. It's overbought, and if you're bearish in the market, I would start here, or the plays from last Thursday. There was like 6 shorts on there, all of them printed as well. USB, watch list it, very easy short. Again, at $55 right here. Yeah, go long, but up here, easy short. And there you guys have it. I appreciate y'all sticking around for the whole entire episode. It means a lot to me. I'm so full of spaghettis that I need to kind of lay down soon. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, subscribe, bell notification, comment down below. I don't know, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Have a good rest of your guys' day. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. God, do my thumbnail.